Hi everyone, in this video I am talking about my new love affair that I'm having with something which hurts me, makes me feel bad, makes me feel useless, but I love it at the same time. And it's the horrendous sport of cycling. And we'll get into the bike in a minute. Just last year I bought a second-hand bike, a Bianchi Impulso. Brilliant bike, really enjoyed it. Aluminium, carbon forks. The other thing I'm learning is that in cycling there's a whole language of words that we need to learn about. Forks, seat stays, cassettes, bottom brackets, stuff like that. Things which I've never really used before. I've only ever had like a mountain bike and cycled around and thought, why would you ever have a road bike? They sound dangerous and horrible. But I got into cycling. I thought I'll just borrow a bike. So I borrowed a little town bike, narrow wheels, and I thought this was going to be dangerous. Loved it. I found out it could actually go really fast. Also, being on Strava, suddenly you can like find out how you are compared to your neighbours or your or just people that have cycled in the same place as you. And with that strange form of competition, where it's not happening at the same time. It's not like a race where you're actually up against other people and doing something at the same time and you feel useless. Like if I go to a park run, which isn't a race, it's just an enjoyable 5-kilometre jog in the morning, but I go there, I think, I feel fit, I'm going to get a personal best, and then pensioners stroll past me, not even out of breath. I feel crap. So that kind of competition I don't like. Strava, on the other hand, I'm all for. I think it's absolutely brilliant. I'm now a bit of an addict on Strava, especially with my Garmin watch, uploading all my heart rate data and all that kind of stuff. It's really, really cool. I love the nerdiness of science, statistics, numbers, power wattages, all that kind of stuff. It's been great fun. So anyway, this year I've gone and upgraded. I upgraded to an aero bike. There's lots of chat about lightweight bikes versus aero bikes, what one's the best, what one's not. I went because there was a massive discount. This is the Merida something. Start that again. This is the Merida Reacto 6000, the 2018 edition. All carbon. Carbon also sounds like crap. It sounds so weak and it sounds cheap. It's not like if you hit metal, it sounds good and strong. You hit carbon fibre, it sounds like you're hitting a plastic box. It doesn't sound all that inspiring. However, it is very strong and stiff. That's what cyclists like. They like stiff things. Okay, another thing I've been learning. So I went for this. There's a massive discount. This normally is a £3,000 British pounds bike. There's a website I got it off called Treads, a UK company I think, or at least .co.uk. It was £900 off. What was that? 30% off. And I was like, brilliant. And then for one weekend, it was an extra 10% off all bikes. I was like, this is getting really good. And then I sent it to my friend saying, hey, look at the price of this. We're saving like £1,000 off it. There's another thing in the UK called Top Cashback, where just by clicking on this, going to a site, you get money back. Because there was another 4 or 3.5% cashback after tax or before tax or something like that. So in the end, this £3,000 bike I managed to get for about £1,890. I was like, result. So I thought, I can't let that go. Can't not get that. It's an Ultegra. Let's see if we can show you around. So we've got Shimano. Focus, camera, focus. There you go. It's an Ultegra something. The chain is pretty tough. It's a 52, so that's the big one, And the smaller one is a 36, which in my previous bikes has been 32. So this means hills is hell. The rear cassette, which you'll see on the wheel, which I'm just about to put a new tyre on, is a bit sneaky. It's a Shimano 105, so it's not an Ultegra, but it's the 11 to 28. So 11 to 28 on a 36 to 52 means numbers and ratios, which is great for downhill, flat roads, going fast, wind behind you, really pedaling fast, like 40, 43, 45 kilometers an hour, feels great on that. Going up a hill, 5 degrees, 6 degrees, you're just like, I've run out of gears very quickly. Even though it's 11 bits in the cassette, you run out of gears very quickly on any hills, or at least that's what I'm feeling at the moment. They are feeling tough. So I'm thinking of upgrading my cassette from 11 to 28, maybe up to 32. That could, because there's quite a few hills around here. Yeah. So just now, what I've done is I've gone and bought myself 2 of the best new wheels. No, that's a lie. So what I've gone and done is I've gone and bought myself 2 of the best new tyres that are on the market. And again, got them for a discount. So these are the new Continental... These are the new These are the new Continental Grand Prix 5000 clincher. I didn't go for the tubeless. I could have gone for tubeless. They're meant to have even lower rolling resistance. However, I can't be bothered. I've had tubeless in the past. They've saved me when I got a puncture once, but they're just such a faff that I couldn't be bothered with them. So I've gone for these ones. Again, major discount. Some places, if you're going for the actual price of these, they're like £50 each. Possibly even 55 I've seen. However, again, managed to get a discount on these. These are in non-retail packaging. That's just how they come out. So cheap. And I got it from Evans, so they were buy 2, get 10% off. Hold on a minute, do my math. They were £40 each, so it's £80. There was 10% off, which brought it down to £72. And then, because I bought through Top Cashback, I got 4% off the before tax price. So in other words, I got them for under £70 for two, which is good. So 2 of these, happy. I'm going to stick them onto the wheels just now. These are going to be my upgrades from the ones which actually came with the bike, which were quite good. These were the Continental, so same company, Grand Sport, so not Grand Prix, Race 25 mils. I've gone for the 28s because science and numbers things, a 28mm tyre has less rolling resistance because reasons, and you can have it at a lower pressure, making it more comfortable and less like things or something magic. These are better than those rolling resistance numbers. So time to warm these up and get them onto the wheels. See how that goes. Trying to see how much these actually weigh. See if there's a difference in weight. 233. Wait, let's take the packaging off. Packaging off before it all pings apart. Stay there, don't. What's coming up? Oh, I've taken off 2 grams. Boom! Look at that, 2 grams. Nice. Top tip I have been told is to help the tyres going on, get them warm. Keep them down your pants. Where's your tyres? Round in my pants. That's where they go. So with both tyres on, wheels on, brakes on, cassettes on, the weight of it comes up to 2.949. Just under 3 kilograms for the wheels. Now, time to pump them up and stick them on. Back wheel 1.691. Let's pump this one. That's up to 80 psi. 100 psi. Bit too much, but we'll go with that. Yeah, so that popping sound is the wheel, the tyre getting into the bead of the actual wheel. Aerodynamically, looks like it's going to be, there's not too much of a bump from there to there. There is definitely a bump. Let's smooth on. Cool. Front wheel looking good. Let's get this one on the bike. Nice, and there we have it. This is my bike, the Merida Reacto 6000 with Ultegra. Ooh, that sounds good. 36 to 52, 11 to 28 at the back, and Continental 5000 tyres on the front, disc brakes, Fulcrum DB400 racing wheels, and a very good bell there. It's all carbon. Listen to the carbon. Different sounds of carbon for the different areas. I like this bit, how it's curved in there, so that now that I've got the 28mm on, that is definitely closer to the seat post. Is that what that bit's called? But yeah, just listen to how quiet that is. Ooh, then listen to that. That sounds good. I'm not using road tires, road pedals. I'm using mountain bike pedals because they're so much easier to deal with, and you have better shoes. It's a 12mm through axle for the wheels as well. Is front one ever? Oh, that's going to give me the rage. Have to get that sorted. But otherwise, looking good. Time to get it out onto the road. See, like this, compared to metal, well. And so although I've got an aerodynamic bike with super low resistance tyres now, aero wheels, the wheels are about 35mm deep as well. Although I keep it as immaculately clean. You're probably thinking, Dom, you're not a total bike geek yet. I'm like, I'm feeling getting there, because not only am I now owner of bib shorts, which are quite sexy, to have all this aero and not be aero myself. I always advise wear a helmet, obviously, but I had to go get myself an aerodynamic helmet. Shoom. This one with special air vents at the back. This is the BBB something aerodynamic. No wasted vents going on here. I got this one. Again, this one was about £70 for a helmet. So the helmets I was using before were just like my simple mountain bike helmets. Look at all those holes. Look at the wind resistance that would be causing, and this lip bit here. Terrible. And I even had my camera mounted on top of my helmet. Oh, what a foolish place to have it. Now I have it on a chest strap. But look at the aerodynamicness difference. This has actually been quite interesting, because the vents actually work. It's got two one big vent, another vent there, and then this bit there where air does get up, and then it gets sucked through these channels, and it actually does. Like, you can actually feel it. It's like, oh yes, I can feel wind going through my head. The only thing is, there's quite a few times when a fly has been big enough to go in there, but not quite big enough to get past these bits, and then I can just feel it crawling in my head, and I'm like, ah! So aerodynamic helmets, great. Watch out whenever you're cycling with lots of flies around. And the other thing is you hear them hit. Like with this has some sort of like little fly net that you can see, which kind of stops the flies going in. But with this one, even if they don't go in there, and you're going fast, and you just hear them going, you're like, oh, they're going to go in my hair. Well, they're going to touch my head and suck my brains out. Yeah, this is going to be quite good. So even when it's been a bit raining, it's quite good because you're not feeling it totally on you. But when you're going fast, the wind is actually keeping you cool. So it's one which is aerodynamic, does keep your head ventilated, and also keeps your head dry when cycling in the rain. So yeah, aero helmet, sexy bib shorts, not doing a video of that. Aero bike, super discount. Got that from Treads as well. Again, Treads another like 3% off with top cashback going on. I think it was 70, or I think it was 70. Got it down to £50 on a discount sale for a wee while. But yeah, advanced aerodynamic technology. That's what I'm all about. Yeah, so hills, I'm pretty rubbish at. My body weight just now, I'm around about 85, 86, 87 kilograms, depending on if I'm going before breakfast or after dinner. So yeah, feeling a bit fat at the moment. And the thing is with cycling, I'm not feeling it helping me lose weight. The cycling I've been doing, because I've been hitting some hills. When I say hills, I'm talking about like a 500 meters over a 40 kilometer ride kind of thing. Because it's all kind of HIIT training, high intensity interval training, because then when you're going downhill you're like, relax, or like, pedal faster. That it is HIIT training, high intensity interval training, effectively what you're getting on a bike if you go out for an hour's cycle. And my hunger has been through the roof, like just so hungry. So the amount of people that say that they got into cycling and they lost loads of weight, I'm like, bravo to you. What were you doing? Pedaling like a pensioner? I'm hammering it, trying to get Strava PBs and KOMs. I have one KOM, King of the Mountain, or whatever it is, or course record or something like that. I've got one. It's for 40 seconds up a little bit of a hill in my tiny little town. So I was like, win! There's some other people get like a lot of the Strava. I'm big on checking Strava, see where everyone's getting their KOMs and trying to kind of go to their places and see what they do. Some people must be on electric bikes, but yeah, I've got about a power band of about 40 seconds to maybe 70, 80 seconds before I then gas out. Then I'm like, oh. So if I see a hill, which I think that's going to take me a minute to get up if I go for it, I'll absolutely hammer it. And then collapse at the top. But yeah, so 1 minute interval training is kind of stuff that's been going on that. But with that, hunger being through the roof, and I just can't stop eating. I like bags of peanut butter and jam all day, every day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, midnight snack. So how to get your hunger under control and yet burn the calories on a bike and have fun and get PBs? I don't know. It's not actually possible. But yes, there you go. That's what I've got. Merida. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's a medium to large. It's 8.5 kilograms in weight. I've possibly made it lighter with the new tyres. Oh, nice. Nice. There you go. That's my first bike video. Bye bye.